How many of us enjoy competition? That's why we go online to play against other players and build a community in the process. Crossplay was born, and unfortunately, this is not always fair competition, and frame rates became an issue. Even Dead the Game will feature DLSS. This means a disadvantage for console players. If you did not know what DLSS means, it stands for Deep Learning Super Sampling, and it boosts the quality of the game in so many ways, including boosting the frame rate way past what consoles can do. As shown in this video from NVIDIA, showcasing the comparison of having DLSS off compared to having it on. Now, Even Dead the Game will be crossplay, and this includes PC players. PC players have a faster frame rate available than console players, which is a challenge in itself. Now there's a bright spot for PlayStation, because there is a patent in the works to have something similar to DLSS available for PlayStation. Same to go for Xbox. But right now, console players are at disadvantage when it comes to a PC player playing as the demon, or playing as the survivor. I'm your host, Mr. Unleashed, and this video is going to present some challenges for Evil Dead the Game player versus player game mode using DLSS feature. Remember to hit one of those engagement buttons at some point in the video, and welcome to Mr. Unleashed World. DLSS is a wonderful feature, and it makes a game experience a whole lot better. Here's a list of games that are DLSS capable, just for your knowledge. Now you might be wondering, I have a PC, so it sucks for the have-nots, right? Wrong, and I'm going to tell you why. It is known for PC players to have a faster frame rate than console players. It's just a known fact, and we already know. But this hurts any game when it comes to player versus player games, and when a game includes crossplay. DLSS boosts the frame rate, and therefore hurts the enjoyment of the game for most of the players that actually play on a console. In return, lobbies could be a challenge to find over time due to the disadvantages for console players, or console players not enjoying the game as much due to the challenge of being one step behind a PC player that is using the demon or survivor. When it comes to weapons and movement, PC players will be one step ahead when shooting a weapon or trying to physically attack another player. If there's a counterattack mechanism in the game, then watch out and be careful how you attack a PC player, because it could be very challenging to land a blow on a PC user versus a console player, all due to DLSS boosting the frame rates. Now, I'm not saying that this will ruin the game and no one will be playing the game at all, but there is a concern with the skill gap in the player versus player game mode, and DLSS will make this even more of a possible lopsided match for people. So, with that being said, be prepared for people to quit mid-game on you or complain about how the game is not good. Experienced PC players on Evil Dead could end up enjoying this game a whole lot more than console players. Now, this could be avoided by doing a few things. First thing that comes to mind is option to turn crossplay off and play on your own platform. But where's the fun in that, right? This could result in longer lobby wait times as a result of not having crossplay turned on, though. Second option is for developers not to allow deep learning super sampling in player versus player crossplay matches. That way the frame rate difference can be a little less daunting for console players in a match against PC players. The last thing to do to make this a more level playing field is to just get good at the game. This is the long-term goal for most anyway, but this will take time, effort, and practice. Evil Dead the Game is closing in. If you're thinking about buying this game, then be aware of what you're getting into. The reviews I have came across from Xbox players that played the beta says that the game is pretty groovy. And hopefully PlayStation gamers can get a crack at the beta as well. It would be even better to get to play the beta with the feedback from the first beta implemented. Remember to subscribe for more game information on upcoming games to help you decide if a game is for you before you buy. And welcome to Mr. Unleashed World.